Hi, I'm Rohan Sankara, and I began working with Pure in January 2021 when I was involved in the founding of the Pure Youth chapter in the Boston area. So I was the director of that chapter, one of the directors, I should say, for around 1.5 to 2 years since being involved in the foundation of that chapter. And I would honestly say that working with Pure was one of the best decisions I've ever made, just because I was able to learn so much from working with Pure and working with Pure Youth, specifically leadership skills, community, teamwork skills, all things that are super important later in life. I was able to learn a lot of those skills and develop those skills in working with Pure. So for example, as a director, I was constantly working to schedule meetings in our chapter, to set up fundraisers and projects, to check in with ambassadors on how they're doing. All things that I know for sure will be helpful for me in the future. So all those things are super useful to me, and I know I'll carry them with me later in life. So I'm really glad I was able to develop those skills. But I think the most valuable thing that Pure Youth gave me was just the ability to learn about issues around the world. Oftentimes we don't really know much about what's going on outside of our little bubble, but I was able to learn a lot more about, issues that are going around the world. And I was able to work with my chapter to really, figure out ways to raise funds or raise awareness to, help organizations that were working to fix those problems. And I think that's one of the most important things that I was able to learn is just issues around the world, and how, we as students, as youth, are able to kind of work together to fix them, or to help people fix them. And I think that was another important skill, is just learning as a kid, I guess, to work with a certain level of autonomy and independence. And I think those skills are super important for sure. And I guess I would leave it off by just saying, I've loved my experience with Pure, and I would describe it as just a really big family. I've met and bonded with a lot of people over these past 2 or so years, not only just within my chapter, but also just in the Pure community at large. So I'll definitely never forget my experience with Pure, and I know for sure that I'll carry a lot of the things that it taught me later on in life. I'll definitely never forget all the values and things that I learned from it.
These past 4 years of being a part of Pure have definitely taught me a lot, and as a member of the Coming Georgia Pure team, it's definitely taught me collaboration, teamwork, and analytical skills, as well as being punctual. All these different skills are used in the workforce, and I'm really grateful for Pure to be able to teach me these things. Organizing events such as our 5K run, our meals for healthcare workers, and our period poverty fundraiser all require immense time and dedication, as well as involvement from the community and working with community leaders. And I would just like to say that without Pure, I don't think I would have learned all the skills that I have, and I'd love to carry these skills in the future and what I hope to do, and uphold Pure's message. So again, congratulations, Pure graduates. I know you're going to do great things in life, and I know that the next group of Pure volunteers are going to do great things as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bhavya from the Scottsdale, Arizona chapter, and I'm here to speak about my experience with Pure as an alumni. So I first met and started with Pure when I went to one of their regional meetings almost in 2020, and I realized, hey, I wanted to start a chapter as well. And I never realized how much of a great experience that it would give me for the next 2 years, whether it be opening different ways I can help out locally, or being able to connect with other members internationally to help with various different stuff, whether it be through helping local schools, villages, with working with the factory to help with period poverty. I realized that there were so many different ways I could offer my help to the community and also improve as a person. For example, I was someone who is very independent. I like to be self-sufficient. However, working with the chapter has made me realized how warm and comforting it is to realize that they're a group of people that you can go to for your ideas, or a group of people whose skill sets that you can admire and also take in within your life. It was something that stuck out to me, and I never realized someone who tried to be independent most of the time could actually open up and work together with a group. So I'm really grateful for Peer for having taught me the value of teamwork as well as communication, making sure that you're clear in what you want, cutting to the chase, and letting others know what you expect and what you are trying to ask, which makes everything much more smoother. And I also was able to open up different ways I could help locally as well, whether it be through a homeless shelter, food drives, organizations, working with the school board to donate for Christmas gifts for children. I realized that there was so much that I could do that Pure made me do, and it brought out a completely different side to me. And I encourage everyone else to join Pure as well. Maybe if you're not a person who's so into making friends, you'll still be able to gain a lot of skill sets, as well as try to open up different opportunities for you that are literally right in front of your eyes, but you might be too shy to. Thank you.